Now, what they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of trafficking.
Celebrity Insider News. It has lately come to light that the streets have uncovered some unsettling new information concerning Ava Baron, who is Diddy's adoptive daughter, and it does not appear that things are going well for a VA. Nobody gave Ava much of a second thought for a considerable amount of time. After the year 2020, when Diddy made a big show about adopting her from the streets. This was due to the allegations that were made against Diddy, as well as the claims that were made by the Federal Enforcement Division in their indictment paperwork against him. The question is, was Ava just another one of Diddy's victims? There is every cause for the followers to be concerned about her location and how she is doing these days. During the time that everyone was preoccupied with Ava Baron's most recent scandals, he appeared to disappear from public view, and no one seemed to notice the most important questions, such as where she went and how he was able to adopt a girl, but then discard her. As soon as the camera stopped filming, have not been answered. Listen up. Everyone thinks are beginning to look more shady, but it seems that the federal government may have succeeded in discovering the truth at last.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I once adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out.
In the year 2020, this event took place, and nobody gave Diddy much of a second thought about how peculiar it was for him to adopt a girl without any prior consideration. It is true that accusations existed regarding Diddy's shadiness. Nevertheless, at that time, the focus was on his suspected adultery with male rappers working in the industry, as well as his time spent on the run. It didn't seem like a huge concern to us, because we believed that everything that took place in his bedroom was done so voluntarily. In spite of this, the fact that we now have more information on him is enough to make our skin crawl. We are able to recognize Diddy for who he really is, and this realization has caused us to feel a sense of apprehension. The lawsuit that Cassie filed serves as a reminder of this fact, as it was via this litigation that she exposed Diddy's true nature. Lil Rock, on the other hand, continued from where she had left off, exposing Diddy for his attempts to sell him and marketing him to other couples. He asserts that Diddy entertained a large group of young women at his studio by inviting them all on a bus. As far as his neighbor is concerned, Diddy was supposedly involved in the business of taking young girls on nighttime bus journeys. In response to allegations of human trafficking, Homeland Security conducted raids on his houses in Miami and Los Angeles, which resulted in the chaos. The attorney who is defending Diddy argued that the unprecedented media incursion and deliberate ambush led to a fast verdict and a smear campaign that sprang from bogus claims in civil proceedings. Also, the counsel claimed that the ambush was intentional. There is not a single person who has been proven guilty of these allegations, either in a civil or criminal court. Diddy will make every effort to clear his name and demonstrate that he's innocent of the charges against him. According to a federal officer who responded to this, "We are not reacting to speculation, but rather to precise and comprehensive allegations of human trafficking. Diddy is presently being held in federal custody. We did not select his name at random. Rather, we were researching claims that were brought against him. The situation has unquestionably become more serious since then." The indictment sheet was troubling due to the fact that Diddy was a straight-up menace. Despite his efforts to gain bail, which included the money of $50 million, and the pledge of his house as well as his mother's house, he was still denied bail and sentenced to remain in jail. Because of this incident, the gravity of the problem has been brought into sharper focus.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baron.
Ava Baron Combs? Yes.
It seems that Ava Baron's relationship with Diddy was not exactly a bed of roses, contrary to what we were led to believe in the year 2020. Furthermore, there is a rumor going around that the federal government may have discovered something about her that they left out of the indictment sheet. Diddy made the shocking statement that he has adopted a white child called Ava during a recent Instagram Live broadcast. He couldn't contain his excitement as he showed her off and introduced her to the audience, who were all interested in learning about her new life with him and the happiness she felt at becoming a member of the family. However, since then, a great deal of fresh turmoil has surfaced, which raises questions about Diddy's motives. At the time, we believed that he was merely attempting to assist children during the pandemic. However, today people are looking at him with suspicion for a variety of reasons, and that adoption video appears to be quite troubling when viewed. In retrospect, given all of the controversy that has surrounded Madonna's adoption, it is interesting that Diddy would draw a comparison between his own adoption experience and Madonna's adoption experience. Despite the fact that the children were never intended to be adopted, Madonna managed to get away with what she did by manipulating the system in her favor. The fact that he opted to highlight his children in the video rather than his daughters has left a lot of his fans wondering why he made that decision. It has been seen that Ava is very enthusiastic about playing with his daughters, who are roughly the same age. There is no way I can comprehend why they chose to forego the live cast. To what extent did Ava appear unsatisfied in the clip, or was it just the vibe that was there in the room? However, even Diddy's guys have to deal with their fair share of difficulties. The lawsuit filed by Lil Rod included a reference to Justin, who was accused of assisting Diddy in the process of locating young women. After the video was released, Ava disappeared, leaving behind just short photos of herself and Jesse and Delilah, who are Diddy's twin kids. Due to Diddy's history of attitude towards women and their inability to connect with him, several fans have hypothesized that Diddy's daughter went missing. As a result of this behavior, Gene Dill, who had previously served as Diddy's bodyguard, answered the rumors that speculated about suspicious behavior directed against Ava. The claims were not directly addressed by him, however. He did insinuate that everyone in the industry is aware of how insane Diddy is. However, he stated that the company is aware of Diddy's behavior and that these rumors have been going about for a considerable amount of time. Jimmy is still entirely unmentioned. The media is simply shutting down any discussion of him. This is the case despite the accusations and everything else that has been said at the moment. Ava is fighting with allegations that she had assistance in evading Diddy. Ava was aware of the alleged maltreatment of women by Diddy, which is not surprising given the circumstances. This is a bad scenario, and Diddy's decision to make his white adopted daughter feel embarrassed by asking her to relive her adoption story only added gasoline to the flames. This is a terrible issue. During the time that they were making fun of and laughing at her, Diddy and his relatives joined in rumors that Madonna engaged in the trafficking of children from other countries are currently being investigated by the authorities. The footage is not only unnerving, but it also gives the impression that there is more going on with Diddy than initially appears. There is a fascinating air of mystery surrounding her experiences. As a result of the recent hints that dropped concerning hidden family secrets, she grabs the public's curiosity and promotes speculation about the nuances of life within a high-profile family. Additionally, she does this by encouraging supposition. The mysterious stance being taken makes me think about identity, loyalty, and the challenges that come with being famous that are often not seen. Some might see her unwillingness to talk as a step towards understanding and healing, which brings up the point that some family memories are very deep and are just waiting for the right time to be shared. Fans are still waiting for more information to become clear. When we realized how convoluted celebrity families are, this was a turning point in our understanding of the situation. What are your thoughts on the matter? Post your thoughts in the comments section below.